I'm Kyle Bearfield with Simmons Sporting Goods, all things hunting, and I want to show you kind of our setup here in Oklahoma. And I kind of want to start with the trail camera. It's July. It's time to start getting your feeders filled back up, getting your area set up. Sometimes your early season pea plots, you're starting to put them in now, but them bucks have got enough horns now that you can kind of see, what they're going to be. And so this is the time of year that we set up our trail cameras and start getting our pictures, start getting in the mindset for deer season. And over the years, we've used a lot of different trail cameras. We've bought cheap ones, expensive ones, and we've tested out a whole lot of them. And we found out that basically, for the money, the trail cameras that we personally use and like to use a lot on all our places, especially our places that are a long way away that we can't get to often, are the Browning trail cameras. And for the money, the battery life is awesome. The picture quality, the video quality, the ease of setting them up, and the confidence factor knowing that when you leave and your camera's out running, you're not going to come back a month later and it died 3 days later, or it got a bunch of wasted pictures. These cameras right here, they hold 10,000 pictures on 6 AA batteries. You're not going to break the bank with batteries, but Browning trail cameras has been where it's at for us. Just for the money, they're not going to break the bank. They're not too expensive. They're just an awesome camera overall. But specifically, I want to tell you about the Strikeforce Max HD from Browning that Simmons Sporting Goods carries. Now, as you can tell, I still got it in the box. I wanted to show you the packaging and kind of how you see it on the shelf. But we're obviously going to take it out of the box, and I'll show you where we're going to set it up and how we're going to set it up. But specifics on this camera, it's an 18 megapixel camera. That's a really high resolution image. Most of your trail cameras have been 8 megapixel, 10 megapixel. These are 18 megapixel. Now you can actually adjust that down if you don't want them that high and you don't want to take up as much space on a memory card. It's got adjustable where you can use lower megapixel pictures. It's got a 100-foot adjustable night infrared illumination. If you want to extend your battery life even longer, you can turn that down. If your feeder or something set up, it's not way out there, you don't want to catch stuff way out there, you can adjust that down. It's got an 80 feet infrared detection range, and that's awesome in a trail camera. It's got a time-lapse mode. You can set it up on a food plot where it just goes off, every minute or so, just to see what all out in the food plot moving around. You can set up to take multiple pictures with one detection. So if a buck walks by, you can set up to take up to 8 pictures right then of the deer, so you get all the different angles you may want. Like I said earlier, this camera runs on 6 AA batteries. Not a whole lot of batteries. That's an awesome upgrade, on trail cameras to take less batteries and to still be able to function for a long period of time. This camera also has a really fast trigger speed, but it has an adjustable trigger speed on it as well. So it's got a 0.2 second trigger speed. So if you got it on a trail where a buck's chasing a doe or something and you want to get him right then, it'll do it. You can adjust that trigger speed a little bit longer, give you a little bit more battery life. You got it like we've got it sitting up on a feeder. Takes HD videos up to 2 minutes with sound. Love doing that on scrapes and especially around these feeders too. These deer, they do a lot of cool things that you can see and hear on the video. Browning Strikeforce HD camera comes with some new technology that they call the zero blur technology. If you've ever seen an infrared trail camera at night, you see a lot of pictures where you see that he's got a rack, but you can't tell what his rack is. These cameras will combat that, where every picture is going to be crisp and clear, let you know if he's 120 or 150 inches. Might make a difference in if you want to shoot him or not. Just a really awesome camera. There's a whole lot more features on this as well. These cameras are on sale now at Simmons Sporting Goods. They're going to have them marked down a little bit on a good sale price if you come in the store. If you can't come in the store, SimmonsSportingGoods.com. You can shop the trail cameras, shop the Browning trail cameras, and see the different models, see which one you want to buy. Last part of the process, we got our trail camera set up right here. We cut a hole out of this cedar tree, gives it some shade, kind of protects it from anything walking by and bumping it. Again, I've got the Browning Strikeforce HD camera. One tip for setting up trail cameras in general is have them face to the north if possible. That way you don't get the sun, coming up or going down. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. This spot, it does work out, facing it to the north. Again, little features on this camera: 18 megapixel camera, HD video, 80-foot detection range, 100-foot infrared flash range, no blur technology, just a great camera. 10,000 images on one set of 6 AA batteries. This is an awesome camera. This is the camera you want, that if you're gonna set it up right now in the summertime and know that it's still gonna be working months from now, taking pictures of big bucks coming by your spot. That's why we use them. That's why we're setting it up here. To see more of these products and shop, find this camera, go to SimonsSportingGoods.com now, or come on by the store and check everything out.